My name is Jamie, and I'm going to be talking today about a food that's important to my family, and it is chicken and dumplings. This food was prepared by my grandmother and was passed on to my mother and now to me. My grandmother has made it for all important family get-togethers, special occasions, holidays. My mom, in turn, does the same thing, and I've made it for my family also several times. Um, this food, it doesn't have any religious implication. It's just a good wholesome food that makes you feel good. It's good to eat on a cold day. um, it doesn't have a specific treatment for illness or anything like that. Basically, the food is prepared. You boil a whole chicken thoroughly. Once it's boiled, you remove it from the pan that you boiled it in, the pot you boiled it in, and you debone it and set it aside. The broth that you cooked down off of the chicken, you're going to run that through a sieve so that you get any loose particles or anything out of it, and then you set the broth aside. To make the dumplings, you're going to make a form of use flour and shortening and hot water, and you mix it all together until it's crumbly. You're going to roll it into a ball, and I usually put them in balls about the size of my hand, and just kind of set them aside. You'll put flour down on the area that you're using to roll your dough out on. You're going to roll it out, and you cut them into strips. They're about an inch wide, so it makes kind of like a noodle type dumpling. You get your broth that you cook down. I usually add a couple of bouillon cubes to that chicken broth. It gives it a little bit extra flavor. About 2 tablespoons of butter and 2 teaspoons of all-purpose flour, and this just makes the broth a little bit thicker. Once you bring it to a slow boil, you'll add your dumplings in one at a time. Some people like their dumplings more chewy. Some people like them really cooked. So it just kind of depends on how you want your dumpling cooked. Once they're kind of formed and they're cooked, kind of to a thick, chewy consistency is the way we like them. Then you can add the chicken back. If you want to put any type of vegetables or anything in there to make it more of a soup, I've done that several times, and that goes over real well too. You can add any salt and pepper, anything like that you might like. This is my family really enjoys it, and it's a good old Southern recipe. So, thank you.